Hi, I'm Morris West, and this is the Relay for Life. The Relay for Life is the culmination of months of planning and fundraising by organisers and teams, with the goal of raising money for the Cancer Society New Zealand Taranaki Centre. Funds raised will go directly into support services, research and health promotion. Today, more people survive cancer than die from it. However, the Cancer Society needs support to continue groundbreaking research and education programs. Relay for Life, apart from being a great social event, is a vital source of income for the Cancer Society, and every dollar raised helps in the fight. Prior to this year's relay, I caught up with some of the teams and organisers to see how things were going and to get their take on the Relay for Life. My first stop was at Quilliam, where I spoke to Paul Franklin, chairperson of the Relay for Life, and asked him about the relay's origins.
The Relay for Life as a concept was begun 10 or more years ago by an American doctor who in the States decided that he wanted to do something to raise funds for cancer and started this 24-hour relay. It was then subsequently exported to countries like Australia and New Zealand and has been quite popular in New Zealand for a number of years now.
Now you also make special mention at the event of survivors of cancer as well. Tell us a little bit about that and what goes on at the event.
Yeah, it's an important event for people that have been affected by cancer, either directly or friends and relations. It gives them an opportunity to remember those people, to celebrate success against cancer from time to time. We have at the beginning of the event the Survivors Walk, where people that have been directly affected by cancer and have survived obviously wear a sash and walk around the track, and that's a pretty moving event. And then later on in the evening we have a candlelight ceremony, which is an opportunity for people to light candles and write messages and remember loved ones that have had cancer and haven't won the fight.
Several local businesses put teams into the Relay for Life and collected donations in several different ways. Shell Tide Oil Services fundraising included a beard hair growing competition and an auction night at Pukeariki. Another business involved was Levine's, led by Tanya Major.
We got involved as a community organisation. It's a good thing to support. We first heard about it through Paul Franklin at Quilliam, and he was telling us how much fun it was and what a team building exercise it would be, and we agreed with that. We have been involved in the past with the Karen Cornelius Trust with the House for Karen, and this is a nice follow-on from that.
So how are you raising funds for the relay?
Everyone's doing their own part. They've got their sponsorship forms, which they are coming together very nicely, and also we're collecting funds through the bucket at the front counter with the loose change from customers.
The staff at Levine's dedicated every spare moment in preparation for the Relay for Life, so I knew they'd be ready. My next port of call was TNL, where I caught up with General Manager Mike Brewer, who relates why the Relay for Life is so important.
I guess we support these events because it's such a worthy cause, and I thought about it earlier, and I guess the biggest thing with this event is so many people get involved. You just don't want to not be part of it. So I guess that's our main it's a really worthy cause, and it's a Taranaki focused, even though it's sort of your Cancer Society. It's Taranaki focused throughout the community. It doesn't take too many steps to find somebody or a family member that's been affected by cancer. So and I'm no different. So definitely it's a personal thing too, and I think anything that we can do to help with the fight against cancer, and we should support it.
After Mike put me through some of his training exercises, I headed to Radio Works to catch up with More FM's breakfast hosts, Erin and JT.
Obviously, in the face of something that is so insidious and unpleasant and illness, we really want to have a lot of fun as we do our very best to do something about it and aim to raise money for it. So obviously it's sort of comparing the two opposites.
And so obviously JT will be wanting the community out there to give more and more and more.
Most definitely, and most importantly, because the funds that are raised at this Relay for Life go back into the local Cancer Society. So it's, all the funds raised here get used here. So if we can get more people down there and more money spent, it's just more money raised. It's going to be absolutely fantastic.
Rightio, well thanks very much folks, and we'll catch up with you down there, I'm sure.
Brilliant.
Thanks.
Relay Day dawned fine, and the tent village quickly took shape. After the official opening from Chairman Paul Franklin, Event Manager Andy Gowan-Douglas and Howie Tamati, the survivors led the procession and the relay began. I headed to the inner circle to see what was going down. Well, I've decided to really brave it, and I've got down here amongst a bunch of ladies. Now, first of all, Louise, what's with this red sash you've got on here?
That's for the survivors lap.
Oh, okay, so all survivors are in red sashes then, are they?
Yep, and the ones that are going through cancer at the moment and surviving.
Okay, now you've got a particularly silly looking pink hat there with some blue stuff on it. Any special reason behind that?
Yes, I actually bought this from the Cancer Society in Palmerston North, and I'm very proud of it.
Well, I've caught up with a lively bunch here. What's this?
These are the Willie Mills.
The Willie Mills walkers. You must have a spare hat. I think I could try that, couldn't I? So,
yes.
You're obviously a survivor then as well?
Yes.
How long ago was it?
I was diagnosed 3 years ago in a month. So I've been a survivor for 2.5 years.
So everything's clear now, is it?
As far as I'm concerned, it's over and done with and finished.
Well, you're certainly looking like a bit of a dish,
Yes.
so I better give you a bit of a cuddle while we're here. Hey, so tell me, how much have you raised so far?
200.
Oh, we better make that another 50 cents, hadn't we?
That's wonderful, thank you. And can I say we have a very poignant today, because our deputy team captain is attending her brother's funeral, who died from cancer, on Wednesday at 1:30 this afternoon. So we are all walking for her as well today.
That's going to make tonight at about 9 o'clock fairly poignant, isn't it?
It is, very, very poignant. So,
well, hopefully we'll catch up with you then as well.
yeah, cool.
Well, we've gone from the green ladies to, well, the pink ladies. How are you all?
Good, thank you.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
You've got an awful lot of survivors here.
We have.
There's plenty more too.
Plenty more to come. We're from the breast cancer group, support group mainly.
Support group.
And you've obviously, you're not a survivor, so that's nice to see as well.
Huh, what do you mean?
Well, you haven't got your sash on.
Oh, I haven't got it on yet.
Oh, that's got to be a fine, doesn't it? Oh, God, please.
He should have got the meeting too.
Well, if she's the boss, that's worse. As far as I'm concerned, when you're the boss, that's worse. You've got to expect the others to
You
wear
lead
it.
from the back. You lead from the back.
Now, tell us a little bit about this trip to Rotorua and the conference you're going to.
It's the first New Zealand National Breast Cancer Conference, and the idea of the ladies' team t-shirts and team hats is so that they will be identified there. We're all breast cancer survivors in pink, because the pink ribbon came into being for breast cancer, first introduced by Estee Lauder. So we just went with the pink flow, breast cancer survivors, pink ribbons, pink ladies.
Okay, well, thanks very much and have a great time.
Thank you very much.
Hey, hold up, what's going on here? These people have laid out this nice white sheet and look what you've gone and done to it. What's the idea?